Welcome to Machine Universe, the front line of logging chaos. We document the split-second decisions, the uncontrolled power, and the disastrous outcomes of high-risk work. Anyone dare to try this? This guy found the fastest way down from a 50-foot tree, the 1-second gravity route. Crazy lucky. That whole thing has got to be over a ton. Too dangerous. If that log had been 6 inches lower, this video would have a totally different and much darker ending. We should all watch this to really appreciate the dangerous work loggers deal with. He's 130 feet in the air, higher than a 12-story building, relying on nothing but a 1-inch rope and a harness. That 8-ton log lifts steadier than expected, and it almost feels like just another day at the office for these guys. All right. He's committing to the turn, full load. The trailer is dragging hard through the mud. You can see the wheels spin. He's fighting the steering. Solid. That confident shortcut just cost him a $50,000 truck. This was a terrible idea. So beautiful. The landscape, the tree, the colors, the skill of Lumberjack. They make a dangerous job look easy. Looks like a picture of a painting master. It's a complete solo operation. First, you see the surgical precision of the crane, loading massive timber like it's nothing. Then, he hits the throttle, full steam, and unleashes a V8 roar and a colossal dust cloud. Absolutely commanding. How incredibly tough are those roots? Even with that massive, gnarly stump splitter mounted on a powerful 330 excavator, you can visibly see the entire machine lift off the ground. The machine is a beast, but the stump is putting up an incredible fight. This really shows you can't judge a book by its cover. The outside is dark, lumpy, and just plain ugly. A real monster. But the sawmill shows the inside is packed with this amazing color and value. The sheer size combined with that surreal color is simply stunning. A truly eye-opening display. That kickback was brutal. Lucky he didn't get thrown off.
People do for fun in the Outer Banks. Chop down trees, yay. Really tall trees too. Whoa. And there's Maddie! There goes the tree. Oh my god!
After watching this, I'm confident
no way
he
that
checked
was
every
safe.
box on the don't do this list.
Oh yeah!
Man, that's rough work. A stump grinder would have saved a lot of trouble, and yanking those roots could easily stress that house. The yard's definitely going to need a serious touch-up. Something like this Kubota BX stump grinder would have been way better for a yard. Here's a close look at the Ponce Ergo 8W harvester working in what the Germans call Starkholz, strong, thick timber. With logs this big, that 8-wheel base has to be rock solid, otherwise it's not getting the job done. They don't make them quite like this anymore. The LKT 82.2 is a classic European skidder, a real old-school workhorse. It doesn't need a fancy grapple. The operator just winches the logs in, uses the rear blade to bunch them up neatly, and then takes off, dragging the whole load. A simple, tough system for rough ground. wonder why that first truck came into the turn with so much force. A beautiful Mercedes Actros truck, looking very out of place. It's built for smooth pavement, not for hauling logs out of deep mud. Someone definitely misjudged the capabilities. Great job, man. Only coastal wet area fallers know to use sawdust to dry their axe handle. What a beautiful chainsaw sound.
The inside of the fucking...
Fucking good.
Whoa! Hi, Nate!
So that's the technique for slopes this steep. The TAF 650 doesn't risk the descent. It just anchors and lets the heavy-duty winch do the dangerous work from a distance. The JBM 80-ton splitter is hypnotic. The side loader sets the 24-inch log, the 24-slice wedge moves. The log just vanishes into a pile. It's hard to look away from that much raw power. Forget small branches. You're seeing industrial-grade grinders, some running thousands of horsepower, swallowing 31.5 inches. Logs whole. The torque required is massive, and you can almost feel the ground shake. It's a terrifying and absolute display of mechanical hunger. You'd better stay far back. Imagine most of those houses' drainage goes right into the river.
I got the saw. I'm good.
So what's going on here, you guys? The gutter, the roof, and everything else. Not too terrible. Nice little chunk right there. Really broken. This looks like we...
This is the ultimate nightmare for anyone living in Western Washington. Hemlock trees are notoriously dangerous storms. Their roots are too shallow. That 80-foot tree could have easily split the house in half and killed someone. When nature decides it's your turn for a surprise.
Might is roughly in that area.
Now we're gonna have some fun and blow the base.
They used actual dynamite? Surely this isn't legal anymore? The shrapnel alone is terrifying. It can do the impossible. It is a mountain tank.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Either the load was huge or the brakes got way too much action. What else could it be?
I think it'd be going the other way, wouldn't you?
You would. You must be making that turn off.
There. That is a log truck right there. Quebec province, Canada, with all the pine trees. Oh my god!
Meet the Grumman-modified Cat 320D. Its unique feature is the integration of a Quadco 18C40 continuous disc. This setup turns a standard excavator into a high-speed felling machine built for non-stop production. My anxiety is peaking. They are standing on slick 45-degree rocks, fighting a 10,000-pound log with a 30-foot waterfall waiting below. One misstep, and you are just gone. This is terrifying. It's a one-man factory. It saws and splits 10 cords a day easily. That Hitachi 350 excavator is playing dentist. The CBI shear is its plier, and it's pulling one very large, very stubborn tooth. No anesthetic needed.
Watch. I hope not caught on front of that. Huh? Why would you?
The tree was small, but it was angry. It went right for him. 4 guys, 0 planning.
Are you alright? Patrick, are you okay, dude?
Das ist der moderne. Confetti.
But pretty sure the house didn't order that crane delivery. They aimed the tree right at themselves and acted surprised when it moved. I love the operator's comment that this log lift 251S makes the job fun now. It shows how much modern cranes have changed the game. He's loading 30 tons of 40-foot logs without breaking a sweat, unlike the back-breaking old days. That's a real Mercedes truck. Nothing beats the growl of a V engine. The analysis doesn't end here. More critical failures are on screen now. Click to continue watching and subscribe to Machine Universe for your weekly dose of chaos.